Busia se ohwe pictures ya etwegu wo menchemu hanum se na registered nurses and midwives association of Ghana. And our association has a problem currently with the Minister of Health. Yanko na sa ensem no yanko tie de ekoso do.
Pemo akoye ni modia na the concerned nurses and midwifery association of Ghana almost a condemn recent commenter Dr. David Tenkran Trim, the General Secretary of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. Nansen be describing the remarks be kind for Minister of Health any journalist in Sembi or kind and yes say yes so no and make us say a concerned nurses and midwifery association of Ghana express deep disappointment with Dr. Tenkran Trim in the choice of language and kasabi or kan say unprofessional as a leader was a more so can what woman quote no more until sema almost kan and Dr. Tenkran so threatened journalists will need effort kaso kan woman bra.
But and on there, one more so a casa me, my condemn several occasions. Wrong. Say we shouldn't also tackle it in that manner. And there shouldn't be.
We are marking them. Those journalists, we have marked them. They will come and meet us at the hospitals. I'm telling you, I'm serious about it.
Why are you saying that? Hey?
I'm saying it because we need to prove to them.
No.
Listen, hold on. We need to prove to them, say we are professionals. We will demonstrate to them that we are professionals.
How?
We will prove to them that we are professionals. You understand? I'm not saying you're on bonnet. You're on bonnet. Me can say you be prove that we are professionals. So send our motor so it's a wound. Yes, I answer. You be your hospital. So I'm to our office, radio station. I'm okay. They buy answer at your consulting room. Yes, no. We will be professionals. We will demonstrate to them.
David, you shouldn't have said this.
They are professionals.
You shouldn't have said this.
I said to me.
You shouldn't have said this.
President, Messi 20. Messi.
What the Lipanaka and so what?
My history. Say, we didn't swear oath to poverty. We didn't swear an oath to poverty.
That isn't what I'm saying.
Who's a medical can say? Say, the metro is a baby Becca say, yea, a liner, and can see MPP for the Casa, yea, a line.
Dr. Tenkrina yete enenkano enti de teneno ma Dr. Okasese abasa eno na wankasa wa association for na concern for mu so am ntira mo wo mfefi emfengu Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association omo aka ho bi na omo concern for mu no omo so aba no omakasa ma bibia etumi akonkan sasa Honorable Minister of Health Kobnamenta Akando Honorable over the weekend no so share the side of the story or share so far ma ensem na kotitu incident course for Ridge Hospital nti yankwe na yenkoti Honorable Minister no so nsem odituja.
Over the weekends we heard about some kind of confrontation at the Ridge Hospital. So on Monday morning, I started getting the signals from the public. So I sent a delegation to Ridge Hospital to ascertain the situation. So when the delegation came back to the ministry and they were debriefing me, the feedback was that the health professionals were insecure. They felt they were panicking. And therefore the recommendation was that, and of course, the Ministry of Health is very close to the Ridge Hospital. So if I can go there and give them some kind of reassurance, so I did. So when I got to the premises, I had the opportunity to visit the victims. And after that, we had a closed door meeting to look at the issues, discuss them, and see the way forward. So some of the issues that came up were the internal security of the place, how we can also link up with the police to take care of the security of the place, the staffing issues and what have you. So it required that I had to constitute a committee to look at the issues. So I constituted a committee of about 5 people, a medical doctor, a nurse, HR person, an auditor, and a legal person.
So let me understand this. The committee you set up was not only to investigate the incident that took place, but the general safety and security of the place.
Whatever led to that particular event.
Okay.
Do you understand now? Good. So then, after that, I pulled out of the wards and then granted an interview to the press, condemning the incident outrightly. And of course, let me use this opportunity to reiterate that irrespective of the provocation at any health facility, nobody, absolutely nobody, has the right to physically attack any health professional in this country. It's not a matter of persuasion. That must be made clear. So that's exactly what I did on camera. Then I saw a gentleman pulled out in a black saloon car. Actually, he didn't park well, so I was even telling them to tell him to park well. And then my officers, my directors around me told me, they drew my attention, that is the said Raf. Well, I'm not a social media person, I'm not so active on the social media. So then he was walking towards us. So I began asking, gentlemen, why did you do this? In his attempt to answer the question, he was walking towards us and stretching the arm, willing to whisper something into my ears.
Yeah.
When he tell me, should I push him? Should I shout him down? You see, let's face it. I'm a minister responsible for health for all health professionals.
Yeah.
But then I'm also a minister responsible for health for all Ghanaians. And at the time I met them behind the scene, closed door meeting, I told them that, look, this is one side of the story. And so I need to listen to the other side of the story as well.
Yeah.
And so the gentleman whispered into my ears that, and this is what he said. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to review what he said to me. He said, Mr. Minister, I won't explain here. I will come to your office and tell you my side of the story. That's what he said to me. I said, okay. Then I started, then I'm going to the office, so please come. And indeed, he followed up.
Okay.
There has been this misconception why he even pulled out at the same time I was there. Later, I found out that he was actually coming to the ministry to report the incident to me. And they told him I had gone to the hospital.
And that's why he followed up.
That's why he followed up.
I see.
So my cry is, why didn't I push him when he stretched his hand to shake me? Look, and I've made this point, and I'll make it again. As a minister, it is not in my nature, okay, to be disrespectful or to be rude to any citizen in this country, irrespective of where you find yourself, even if he has been sentenced to death. Okay, but don't forget, the issue has two legs. What falls within the jurisdiction of the ministry and the criminal aspect of the issue.
I see. Yeah. And so then let's take it back a few steps, right? When you talked about someone being attacked, I want to understand, for a lot of people, there hasn't been any visual evidence to the effect that someone was attacked. As at the time.
Right. So that was the allegation.
What is, as far as you're concerned, what is the nature of attack that was reported to you?
That the nurse was physically attacked, like was brutalized. He was hit left, right, center, to the extent that she had a dislocation of the shoulder.
Wow.
As at the time I went, and I visited her, and she was in a bandage. So I visited her, and I instructed that, he said she had lost 800 Ghana cedis and their phone, and so I instructed that she must be treated free of charge. Her 800 Ghana cedis must be given to her, and their phone must also be replaced. In fact, my presence there was to reassure them, for them to continue to work, and not, because the signals I was speaking was that they were considering other options. So just to go there and then encourage them. And indeed, I must be very honest, they were exceedingly happy when I got there, especially the medical superintendent and the senior officers. They were exceedingly happy that the minister himself could walk there at that point in time. Because of the incidents. So they are exceedingly happy. Okay, but Kemini, let me make this point. In my ministry, I have more than 80 unions. Unions are good. They help us to run the sector. In as much as any union leader will demonstrate to his or her union members that indeed he is working, it is also important to note that it is a responsibility of union members to collaborate with government to find solutions of the problems to the union members. The union leaders may not have solutions to the problems of the union members. So it is always government. Government is always at the center of the issue. So it is a matter of collaboration. It's not a matter of opposition. There are clear differences. I always tell people to judge me per what I'm doing at the moment. I don't believe in titles and track records and what have you. Judge me per what I am doing at the moment. After all, I have been the ranking member of the head committee for about 7 good years. For Christ's sake. I've been a member of parliament for, this is my 4th year. I've been a deputy minister before. If you don't describe this as competence, I don't know what competence is. And everybody in this country will attest to how I worked as a ranking member of the head committee. And everybody and his or her style. I don't want to be an armchair minister. And some of these things will not probably stop me or demoralize me. I'll continue to give of my best. I would always want to be on the field, to see things for myself, have first-hand information. Where and when I need to delegate, I will do so. After all, I cannot go to every facility in this country. It's not possible. But at least, if the people working in any part of the country feels that the minister can be here at any given point in time, I think it's a good news. It's not something that you must discourage. It's something that we must encourage. So for me, I will continue to work with them. Okay? Work with all union members and make sure that we have a health sector that is affordable, that is accessible, that is equitable, and that we can have sustainability and sovereignty.
Enti Honorable Kobna Menta AKANDOH, Minister in charge of health, Onona Yetie na no disem no.
Yes, so the Honorable Minister has spoken. Enti Obabeyi Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association Obabeyi Omano say what happened was just a coincidence. Na momo mfane say obi awa assault omo member na ono minister no ene ne kasa na say ochia no. Na even at that no that cannot stop him from say obeben obi a otesa me the story ebesi hanum say ebesan so share biom in another video makram.